Hello and welcome to my last RTSL game against Cogust, me as the USA. Although, judging by the ratings alone, it might seem like an easy game, do remember that this is TS and with my opponent, oh shit, being the Soviets at +2, and my rating being slightly more inflated than well, it actually is, probably. Yeah, speaking and writing simultaneously can sometimes, transfer from one to another. Well, this might turn out to be a slightly problematic game, especially that I drew all the scorings. Okay. Turn that, well, no reason to deviate from the standard setup. And middle is scoring for the not exactly win maybe, but hopefully not an immediate loss. Okay. By the immediate loss, I mean that I might be forced to forfeit quite a bit of Europe, and a lucky blockade, well, considering that I hold the Purge, probably a turn 3 blockade with the Purge combo, might, if it takes West Germany from me, well, it might be my last country standing. Depends on whether he decides to go for Italy now. Okay, so his crisis is out. That is always good. Whoa! Now that is nice. Okay, that means Europe is safe, and I will go for the European domination. First things first, though. I need to expand. Okay, if he goes for Pakistan and fails, I have an Asia domination as well. I'll be a bit too lucky, probably. If he succeeds, I'll still have time to dump Asia scoring before he gets domination. But it might be tricky. I mean, he used a trio-op for a very important Iran coup, which suggests that he might not have a playable 4-op card. Definitely not NATO or nuclear test ban. I'm playing Marshall or US Japan here. It's not so hot. In China and Pakistan makes much more sense, but leaves it awfully vulnerable to Indo-Pakistani war. One obvious problem will be the mil-ops, since I really don't see how would I get it. Then again, protecting Pakistan with a coup of Iraq now sounds like a good idea. Whoa, okay. That will be an unlucky game for my opponent, it seems now. I always find that if USA succeeds with the Iraq coup, then that's a very good sign that there's something very much... Whoa. Yeah. A very good sign that something is very wrong here. Okay. So, what can I do? If I go for Thailand, he will take South Korea. I still only have 2 ops player left. Oh, he's quite chatty as for playing on the phone, as I've heard, which I both respect and condemn, as phone is not a proper TS device. Okay. 7 ops. 3, 5, 8. It's not possible for me to get both dominations. In that case, I will threaten him with European one. Since the one in Asia, then again, that might have been a mistake. He can counter Europe with socialist governments with the goal. Asia, if I would take both Thailand and India, much more difficult. Okay, I'm in luck. Last move will be last ops move will be EU into Thailand. 2 ops, since DEFCON will be at 4. But where will I put the last op? Oh, that evil man. Okay. Not amused. I would have lost West German like that. Okay. Marshall. Right, makes sense. I would very much like to lower DEFCON, but I have no way to do it. So, let's ask him if he by any chance would like that. If he does not, then I'll just use Arab-Israeli war for ops, take Lebanon and Egypt for a better chance during the war. Or Egypt and Thailand. Oh, we'll see. Egypt and Laos also a solid option. Although I would like him to coup somewhere, hopefully fail. In order to prevent, well, a coup in Thailand in the next turn. Okay. So my options are coup Lebanon. Or take Egypt and well, something in the Thailand region. The odds of the war are the same. I save one mill up with a coup. But Lebanon will be a good coup target for the next turn after I lose Thailand. Okay. Surprisingly, I have an option of saving Thailand, although for a price. And to be honest, I don't like the price. I do like containment. Not a problem. And let's see which country goes. Sorry, which card will he use in Thailand? Expect he'll use China and roll 5 or 6. Sounds like that. After which I will kill Lebanon with Romanian abdication. Maybe. Yeah, but if he has deco. Sorry, distal. Really? Why not Thailand? Okay, I want my Melops, that's for sure. Yes, he's had the worst possible roll luck I've seen so far. I mean, 2 ones for coups, a failed war, second failed war. Really feel sorry for the guy. Okay. His draw is pretty solid though. Whoa! Now what was that? Is that even legal? Okay, now jokes. He actually got a good roll. So, what I need to do is protect Pakistan. Exactly like this. Then maybe I should have just... Nah, but playing Nasser and not rolling high enough for the Egypt coup would unfortunately forfeit Libya. Not something I could afford. Okay. Okay, let's see a D card. Hopefully just one. Hopefully decal, not distal. As for me, it's a little bit tricky. I have one problem-free card with Japan, but all the other ones not so hot. Oh, okay, no D card. Really? I didn't like that. Then again, if he doesn't have any D cards, then it makes perfect sense. As for me, it's a bit problematic. Side well, Fiddle is the obvious hold card, and I will space Nasser. There's no good reason not to. Okay. That's a bit expensive. Korean War. I don't like playing Korean War right now. Can't be helped though. I'll use it to break North Korea, especially since I got the China card. Since if I manage to win that country, that will give me a domination in Asia, which I'll need considering that I probably won't have any other domination. Now, keeping Fidel, especially since CIA is out, is essential. Okay, 6 ops left. What I would like to do, well, what I have to do is play 1 into Thailand to protect it from decolonization. That's 2, that's 4, and 1 for a break. Okay. I'll risk Korean War now. If it fails, then I'll break either country with Vietnam. If it succeeds, then I'll break India a bit later. Still unfairly lucky. Okay, that needs to be done. That needs to be done. And that's it would be great if I could play to Algeria as well to protect it from... Really? Why? I mean, you don't have CIA. Why? Okay. Korean War out. I can break South Korea. And establish a domination in the Middle East. Okay, time for D cards. 1. Still good. Also got into Pakistani war, which is kind of awesome. And also the only decent headline. As for the others, well, space, ops, hold. I kinda hope that I'll fail in the war, since given that he failed every single roll he had, it would be bloody unfair and not very useful headline. Okay. It would be kind of unfair for me to succeed all the time. Okay, sorry, he did succeed in his Iran coup. So it's not insanely horrible, it's just very, very bad. It's decent cards though. Looking at ops, well, I got the 3 scoring. So his ops are decent enough. Better than mine actually, it seems. Though not by much. Okay, what does he have? Distal, Cambridge of course, and Marshall. Do I remember anything else? Think not. Okay, I would assume that a coup in Panama is in order. So then, oh, I will steal South Korea, of course. Set up a domination in Asia. He didn't get defectors, assuming, judging from the fact that he didn't headline Distal. Which would allow him to spend 1 point from it in South Korea. Yeah, that's another card I should have remembered about. Ouch. Sorry. Yeah, too bad about Formosan. Then again, he did go for Middle East for a reason, maybe. Let's try that. If I fail the Q exchange in Colombia, it's not a huge... Okay, Europe is a slightly bigger problem. If he kills Colombia, it's not a problem. If he distals into Venezuela and Algeria, he might not have any 4-ups though. Okay, let's risk it. Normally I would have ignored Libya, since I don't care about that region very much right now, but since he ignored the obviously superior Panama, despite knowing that I do not have the Middle East scoring, or any other for that matter, and went for Libya instead, that hints that he might have the domination. Sorry, might have the scoring card. No, I do forfeit South Korea with that move, but a foothold in South America should be compensation enough, unless I get dominated in the Asia, which would be awkward, but unlikely given that I have access to Southeast Asia, which makes it quite easy to get a better country count. Still, there's so many things I would like to do this turn. Take Algeria, space, use the goal in France, probably in IR6, since I don't want to start an ops war in France. Okay, does he have problem cards that he might need to space? That's definitely not one of them. Okay, that's slightly unusual. Okay, so my options here are definitely to go into Venezuela. Okay, let's just take Venezuela. I assume he doesn't have... Okay, that's a bit of a bold assumption, but let's assume that he doesn't have a 4-up. Not anymore. At least not a problem-free one. Okay. 4, 5. Okay, I'm not totally happy with how I played in this turn. Really? Okay, this is awkward. Very awkward, actually. That means I won't be playing the goal for ops, and I will be playing China card outside of Asia. And I will have to allow a realignment. Okay, that's a bit much. Let's start with decal. Let's start with something I have to do anyway. Still a very good call by my opponent. And a poor one by me, I think. Should have just taken a safe South Korea. Yeah, that might be problematic. Come on, give the poor guy at least something. Ouch. Yeah, let's make sure. Yeah. Okay. And the final move will have to be the China card, fortunately. Considering that Sotskov is gone, Europe can be probably considered safely mine, barring an unlucky brush war, of course. Oh yeah, there was still that. Good call. Nah, I need to break something. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's my brilliant card of the moment? Colonials. Always a pleasure. Especially in combo with Southeast Asia scoring. Nixon. Always a pleasure. Space Race. No. Not a great pleasure so far. Okay, Miss Envy, of course, always a problem. I'm not headlining Japan, especially if he gets the goal in result. Okay, since I'll be playing US Japan. Oops. Nice knowing you, Italy. It's been a pleasure while it lasted. Come on, really? It's really no fun winning like this. Not at all. It would be funny if I were to lose this, although again with... Oh! Evil man. Okay. Not more like it, I assume. Really? That's an overkill. Okay. Now my ops at the moment are abysmal. Yeah, that would be a correct word. So let's hope that his are not too brilliant. One slight problem is... No, but he won't force Venezuela right now. Not with Vietnam and Mexico being ripe for the taking. As annoying as it is, I might be forced to allow him to take Mexico from me. Just not enough ops. Really? Okay. Do I play Nixon for ops? I mean, I really don't like the idea. Might have to though. Okay, Southeast Asia is decent enough. I won't try to milk it for more points. Since I have just too much to do with this hand. Need to space one, event one. This one will be ops. Then again, he's thinking about quagmiring me. Might want to delay Fidel. By now, he's probably realizing that my ops are not that great, since I used Nixon for the action. Yeah, can't be helped. Now what you know? Oops, my mighty rolls thwart me once again. Luckily I did not space, which I tended to do at first, before I recalled some of the more memorable games in which I didn't keep enough cards for Quagmire. Yay! I survived that. Cost me Pakistan, nevertheless. And Che is gone, so no annoying headlines anymore. Not now, ask not. Would make sense, since he milked the bad events out of my hand. And somewhat stabilized the map. I still might win this in even the next turn with Europe, Central America, Africa. Domination in Africa for the win. Okay, I get to steal a coup. Great. And a really poor hand other than that. Space, suffer. Yeah, suffer everything else. Hold gunman, of course. Unless Mr. Kennedy saves me from Mr. Oswald. Ironic. And Junta. I don't really expect it to do much. Maybe force him to spend some time. Nasser before Sadat. Okay. Okay, I expect to be realigned right now. If I'm not, then I might just take the 4 victory points from for progress. Okay, UN intervention is gone, so I can play U2 without delay. Yeah, that didn't last. Okay, let's hope that he at least blows all his rolls on Venezuela. Okay. Now I'm certainly glad to see that. Okay, so that's only 3. Only 3 victory points from South America. And the follow-up, okay, one goes to Iraq, that's for sure, since I kind of need to be in the area again. And the other one, slightly more tricky, then again. Fidel is in the discards, is it not? Since that is the case, and since I hold Alliance for Progress, let's try to make Central America very profitable. Now, since he holds, sorry, he might hold, really? Still realigning? Okay. South America right now is 7. Control would be 8. Can't be helped, I guess. If he holds multiple scoring cards, which is very likely, then dumping South America right now would be a good call. Okay, Arab-Israeli war is still in the deck, so I will need to delay taking Israel probably. Not a great risk, only loses at 6, but an unnecessary one. Oh, really? Forfeiting Venezuela like that? Why? Why would you do that? Okay, Comecon needs to wait, since it allows him to take Greece, and if he has Europe, that's not brilliant. Now, I would welcome some time to space will bury you. Especially since my opponent seems to have only problem-free cards. He did have that. Okay, that's a bit unlucky by maybe a poor decision as well. Okay, but since I'm not forced to do anything, let's use this while to space. Okay, as for coups, Southeast African states are a reasonable option. Also a reasonable card to use for a coup. Although preferably not in AR7. I would like to play a stronger move in AR7. Perhaps something in Asia. I don't want to expand my position in the Middle East until I learn where Muslim revolution is. But considering that Asia is at 5-5 right now with 3 victory points from my opponent. Okay. Really? Going for space? So hard? Okay, that's 3 VP. Not something to be ignored. But practically forfeits an AR6. Sorry, AR7 move. Another option would be to go for Iran. A rather solid option too. So how about that? Alliance progress to secure Angola, probably Algeria as well. Portuguese for a coup somewhere. Probably in Southeast African states to make sure I had a non-battleground for domination. And Comecon somewhere. Not very scientific, I know. And Sankt would have probably went for a quick VP with on for progress. Does make a lot of sense. I mean, it was practically impossible to go into late war with the man not leading by war games worth the amount of victory points. Okay, a better target. Awesome. Since he's taken Egypt, wonder why not Syria as well. Iran is not so attractive anymore. Okay, a coup as well, of course. And let's break South Korea. Because, well, what else, to be honest. Damn, I should have probably placed Irons for Progress for Ops. Just rush it. Even if it fails, even if he scores South America or domination in the Middle East, it's not a bad move. Okay. Well, Barrio is in the discards already. And given what I hold here, that can cover seems very reasonable. It will forfeit whatever I did in South Korea, of course. No. Taking a coup, especially if it will be a coup in Africa, is rather important. Okay, no way. We'll bury it here. I don't recall any wonderful cards that he might have. Oh, Muslim Revolution, of course, but it's not that horrible right now. After that, if time allows, I will event the Purge. Since, well, he already can't space. I wonder what I'll do if he headlines Brezhnev. That's one very decent headline I haven't seen so far. And by the way, draw size is 13, so we will have a reshuffle. Always important to verify that. Now Brezhnev will be a problem. Well, there might be an ops race in Asia, and stopping him, well, he'll have time to steal at least one of these two countries from me. US-Japan is unaccounted. No, it's in the discard, so he might spend the China card in Japan. Okay, as for ABM, I will use it against Argentina, if and when he decides to take it. Okay, what's left in the scorings area? Asia, Middle East, Europe, Africa, if I recall. Except for South America, which I hold. And will hold probably quite a while, unless he spaces Asknot. By the way, it would have been nice to play the Purge to deny him that. Okay, so if there are 3 scoring cards left. Oh, tricky. Really? Okay, might just be a wild guess, but my opponent just might hold the Asia scoring card. Just saying, just saying. Okay, the body count is 6-5 in his favor. So ABM is reserved. Red Scare not so hot as an event at the moment. Yes, it will be a lot anyway. Okay, let's assume, since I don't want to overprotect all of these, that he doesn't have or won't be willing to use any 4-ups in these countries. Okay, so I likely won't be using any of these. Sorry. Won't be using Red Scare for the event, so I might as well spend it immediately. Stopping that. Europe will be a bit problematic if he cut me off, and a domination in Africa. Just to make him sweat. Okay. Later I'll need to overprotect Angola. Nah, I'll be spacing that and I'll be getting my mill-ups from ABM. Again, he knows that I don't... Okay, South Africa was pointless. If I had the African scoring, I would have just won the game with it right now. Same goes for Europe. So he knows that I don't have any of these 2 cards. Still, he might have him, which means I need to delay South America as long as any of these cards wins me the game. If he scores Asia, then, well, Europe doesn't win me the game anymore. Okay. Okay, let's assume he does not have Arab-Israeli war. Yeah, I really don't like what I'm doing right now. But let's. Okay, ABM on hold. Shit. That was a potential game changer. Did not happen, luckily. Which means I get to space. Always good. I wonder how likely is it that he doesn't have any of the scoring cards. Yeah, maybe I should have went for it. I mean, use ABM in Iran. Especially since now... Oh, or will I use it? Okay, some extra Europe protection. Always a good choice. Okay, let's make him work a little. Damn, I don't like how I played this turn. Did have it. Which means that Europe no longer wins the game for me. Which means there is no good reason to hold South American scoring. Damn it. Annoyingly, the best target for ABM is still Iran. Really? That's generous. That's a nuisance. No, Africa doesn't win me the game right now. Kind of funny. 19 VP. And a bit wasted grain sales. But okay, I will get Europe, hopefully. Nah, that's a bit pointless. Protection, domination, and because why not? Poor guy. Okay. Let's steal a card and see what happens. Do I have a chance of immediate win? No, since Brushful is flower powered. Okay, what does he have? Camp David. Oh. Spacing power with 3 VP attached to it. So an unspaceable Camp David. Anything else? That. Okay, what do I get him? Brush will be silly. Damn, 5-year plan. That's harsh. Brush war would allow him to steal Italy. Okay, I would event it, but drawing Europe with it would be awkward. So I'll just coup Iran. Of course, succeed. Should I just give you the China card? He has Syria as well. Yeah, otherwise he could break West Germany. Damn, he still can. He still can survive it. Amazing. Okay. At least now it takes 4 up. So, China card, for example, to survive scoring Europe. Yeah, I should have protected with Germany, maybe. Last turn. Good job. But now it won't work. Okay, anything to do here? Not really. Oh, he has Muslim Revolution. That's important to remember. Okay, as for my moves, AR7 will be tricky. Both Voice of America and Bear Trap are valid, assuming we'll get to it, of course. I might need the ops from Bear Trap though. And Iran is worth much less. Why not just events to that? Okay, when I'll have a time. Oh yes, it's also a solid AR7, of course. Brezhnev would be best played there. Then, sorry. Yeah. Doesn't really matter. Just to keep him busy. do need to watch out for Europe, though. Okay, he can... Nah, that's not necessary. Okay, it's a bit anticlimactic end, since now I just practically wait until he scores Europe and ends the game. And given that the advantage is as much as it is, I can even play Brush Wars, suffer flower power for it. Okay, time to strike, I guess. 5, 5. Okay. Let's give you the 2 VP. Hit last move, after which I'll play Brezhnev. But even if he got Sotsgov, I can just repair it with it. And that's game, I assume. Ironic that I even stole the 5-year plan with grain sales that he could have used to save himself. Unless I miscalculated something. But no, I don't see a Europe scoring here anywhere. It did happen several times that I assume that my opponent has a certain card, base my play all around it, and turn out it was played sometime earlier, but it was never a scoring card. And no mistake this time. Yeah, I'm a bit sorry for my opponent, since he deserved better. Seems that my family is back from the playground, so time to end it. Thanks for watching. This was the last game of this season of the RTSL, but I assume that since I won the promotion to the League 1, sorry, first league, I will be playing and transmitting also in the next season, so see you in a month. Siema, out.